Hi everyone, it's Alex from Push Square here, and I thought I'd do a live stream of Nioh this evening. It came out yesterday. It's a Dark Souls-esque game from Team Ninja, best known for, I guess, Dead or Alive and Ninja Gaiden. So I thought we'd take a look. It's early on in the game. I'm here with William, who's the main character, who's in Japan for revenge, because why not? Because that's always the case, isn't it? So he's arrived at this village, and I'm going to play a little bit of it. We're kind of early on. I'll try not to die and talk you through the various mechanics, because while it's very much like Dark Souls, it has some of its own twist to things, and we'll cover that in due course. Hello to everyone in the chat. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions, feel free to just fire them off, and I'll do my very best to answer them. If you can't hear me then properly, then let me know, because I'm once again manning the controls myself, doing chat, audio and video at the same time while playing. Got a multitasker extraordinaire, so let me know if you can't hear me at all. Right, so if we crack on, let's get going. So I'm currently decked out with a nice samurai sword and a spear. And we'll go and try not to get killed by the first enemy. He's just over here. Need to be a bit careful, because these very straightforward enemies can hurt you quite badly if you're not careful. So you have your stamina, or ki as it's called, in here. So again, like Dark Souls, you can't hammer on attacks and expect to get away with it. So as you see, I picked up what you might think are called souls, but no, they're Amrita, I think they're called in this, which is your magical currency that you'll drop when you get taken down, inevitably, as I've found out so far. And those can be spent at the shrines, which are just back at there. So even the scenery falls apart in a very Dark Souls-esque way. Right, let's find someone else to stick my sword in. I've got a parry I've just unlocked, which I'll try and do without getting killed, because you've got to time it just right. There we go. There's parry, get round behind him. So you saw that one of the things that's a bit different about Nioh compared to Dark Souls is it's a loot-based game. So you're picking up lots of loot all the time, and you get familiarity with weapons, which apparently improves how well you do with them. So my familiarity with this sword has got up to 300 out of 300, I think. But that's probably the most it can go up to by the looks of it. Yeah, so it looks like there's a couple there with this foot soldier's spear. There's a couple of blocks on the way up, so it looks like there's different levels of familiarity. As with Dark Souls, it doesn't do a particularly great job of explaining things to you, so you're going to find out as you go. One of the things is you can change stance, so I can go high stance where it's more damage but slower. I've got medium stance, which is what I was using, which is a bit quicker, and then low stance, which is fast but lower damage attacks that use less stamina or ki. Another thing, a bit of a unique mechanic to it, is you can regain stamina quickly after an attack by doing a ki pulse, by pressing R1 at just the right time. It works very similar to active reload in Gears of War, I guess is probably the one thing I'd say it's closest to. So another thing to think about when you're trying not to get killed, I guess. Oh, I'm in low stance there, wasn't I? I've cleared out this area of most items already, because I had a quick look through. Because, forewarned is forearmed and all that. But I came back to the shrine, and when you pray at a shrine, you get all your life back, but you also reset all the enemies. So this may all sound very familiar to you. Right. Oh dear, I want to look onto him first, that might actually help. Oh. Some health, get to replenish a bit there. That's trouble with talking and playing, you get a bit more distracted than you normally would. Oh, it's also one of the things I quite like. It's got this, a very nice sheathing animation. Oh, that's nice. As you'd expect for a game from Team Ninja, it plays really well. It feels very responsive. I'm kind of enjoying how well it plays. I hear it's very hard, probably a lot harder than well, I guess not a lot harder than Dark Souls, but it's quite tough in certain aspects of it. I had referred to as one of the hardest games one reviewer in particular had played in his time reviewing games. So I guess that tells you something about it. This is I guess the equivalent of bloodstains in Dark Souls. They don't show you how they died. It's just that someone died here, but you can fight their revenant, which is basically an AI controlled version of them, which you can have fun with. Oh, yeah, should we give it a go? Should we try and fight this one? Level 5, we can probably take them, I think. I don't want to be fighting such a oh. Oh, that wasn't too bad, was it? I know we've got some Choco. So we've got some armour that says equal to what I've got currently, and some bandit armour, which apparently is better. So let's have a look what we've got. So there's a good chance to look at the loot system. So you pick up way more loot, it's much more randomly dropped than Dark Souls, which is very kind of precise in its placement. So what would you just pick up? Picks up this. So essentially it's the same as, and that's what we've equipped, so that's a new one. It's got the same defense multiplier, but it's got slightly different special effects. So that's got damage reduction of 4.6, that's 4.6, plus 6 defense, plus 1 toughness, plus 2.7% Amrita earned, receive damage from attack, critical. I guess, is that a bad thing? Does that mean I take more damage? Or does that mean I give more damage? I think I'll stick with what I've got. It's all very quiet in the chat. Not a single person has said anything yet. This is very unusual for the unusual crowd. So feel free to ask any questions you may have, and as I say, I'll do my very best to answer them from the short time I've played so far. Or if you've played Nioh yourself, what do you think of it? Are you enjoying it? Is it too hard? Or is it just the challenge you've been looking for? I think I've taken more damage in this run through talking to you guys than I have every other time I've played this so far. So like, we're getting outside of what I know. So I'm going to have to be careful. Take things easy, that's usually the order of the day. It's worthwhile checking out every little corner of the map, because you'll find, I guess not only enemies, but items. I really do that key pulse, it's hard remembering to do it. There's another thing to remember. Just a bit of tutorialising going. Living weapon, you have a guardian yokai, I think they're called, that you can summon when you're, I guess in the top left, when you've done enough damage, I think it is, over a certain amount of time, and it can turn it into a living weapon. So should we do that? Let's do that, so we can show it. There we go. Got a wolf. In fact, you take damage, but every time you get hit, it reduces the length of time you've got your living weapon going for. I guess it's what you want to use in certain circumstances only. Oh, see, looking at the chat, not paying attention, got shot by an arrow. Ah, that's this guy. There's always someone, isn't there? How do we get up there? Try and shoot me with arrows, would you? Oh, he shot that a little bit quicker than I thought he was going to. Wood. So that charging around is usually a surefire way to get killed in some way, isn't it? Oh, got elixir, so that's the equivalent of I guess blood vials in Bloodborne. Oh, charm. Let's see what that is. Accessory. Special effects versus lightning +3 versus yokai realm. No idea what that is. +22. Receive damage from attack. Let's put it on. See if it's that is a negative for me. I'm not quite sure how I'd tell at this stage. Ooh, got a longbow. Definitely want to equip that. Not got a ranged weapon yet. And thank God for SKC Diamond in the chat. Showing up. Hello, welcome as ever. I'm playing some Nioh and trying not to die. Right, so I think I need to equip. That's the wrong one. That's the one I want. Left trigger aim, right trigger shoot. So quite intuitive way of using a ranged weapon compared to Dark Souls, which I always found a bit clunky. Ah, the chat is suddenly, there's a bit of life in them finally. They're waking up. Hello. Klebick in the chat says he can't wait to play us later tonight. Ah, so there's a shrine. There was that thought that maybe I missed something because there's a path back the other way which I didn't go through. So before I trigger that and get all the enemies back. Stones, in case you're wondering, are a good way of pulling enemies who are close together, so you're going to get one. Actually, can you climb? I'm not. I don't think you can. Oh, well. Don't do that. Quite a short pull on that bow. You fires it quite quick. Yeah, Clever in the chat says he's seen a few other streams where you pick up loot very quickly. Yeah, you definitely do. In the early part of the game, which is kind of a sequence in the Tower of London. Spoilers. I picked up so much loot just in that section. You lose it all because it's basically a tutorial, but you begin to realise how quickly you're going to pick up stuff, and that's quite good. Because who doesn't like loot? I love me a good bit of loot. Pack my inventory full of random assorted crap and I'm a happy man. See if I can shoot this guy. Shoot this guy! I'm not very sensitive. I sort that out. No, it doesn't seem like it may be that range. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to do that by hand. SKC Diamond in the chat says that he's not really finished any Dark Souls or even Bloodborne, but these games feel kind of attractive to him. I mean, I hear what you're saying. This is probably going to give things away, but the only one of those I've actually finished is Bloodborne. So, go figure. So I think, you know, there's something to be said for playing them, and you don't necessarily have to finish them. I think there's certainly a point where you might bounce off the experience, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But sometimes I just click with you, like say Bloodborne did with me, and I think the speed of the combat in this feels similar. So what you got there is they actually have their own stamina, so you can actually have them wear themselves out, which then means you can do a finishing move on them. So say while it's you know it's somewhat shameless in its homage to Dark Souls. I think it does enough different stuff that you kind of can give it a pass, I think. Clevic in the chat says it's certainly not clear about some of its mechanics. Oh crap! That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh crap! 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 And there we go. Looks like it's going to be back to square one. God, that turned a bit quick, didn't it? It went from comfortable to you're in deep trouble, son. Oh dear. Nothing to lose your head over. That's a good chance to see what a corpse run looks like in this. So yeah, I probably need to be a bit careful about pulling that guy in rather than running into with a couple of blind corners like that. I should have known in a game like this it's the prime territory for the ambush. Could have just got a bit of distance, it would have been alright. Clevic in the chat says, is this the movie, or which is 30 frames a second mode, or the action mode? This is actually the movie mode. I thought I'd give it a go, see if it felt wrong, and you know, it feels okay. But having said that, I've not tried the 60 frames a second mode, so who knows. But it certainly does look good, in my opinion. You must remember to do key pulls. There we go, there I am. Dank sends the chat after this is Sammy. No, this is not Sammy, this is Alex. I'm a reviewer at Push Square. And I'm the live streamer extraordinaire for the site, so you'll see multiple times me cropping up playing various things live. Bit of community engagement. I just like talking to people. If you can't talk back, you can just type. Dion says not the firelight's over, you get the coins. Right, I'll bear that in mind. Shall we... Let's not go back round the other side of the shrine yet. Let's see if I can... puzzle this bit out. Scott says, are there any games that coming out I think look good? Horizon I think looks good. What else is there? I think what else is coming out? Sniper Elite 4 might be worth a look if you're into that sort of thing. And I didn't quite like 3. Well, it was okay I guess. But I guess we've gone through a bit of a... It could be a bit of a quieter period, aren't we, for a few weeks. But, you know, don't want loads of games. You've got plenty of good ones to be playing. You had Yakuza 0, Resident Evil 7, which I finished last week. This. I know SKC down in the chat will big up Kingdom Hearts no end for us if you let him. Ah, there you go. Chat reminded me, Nier Automata is coming out as well. Automata, whatever you call it. And that was quite a good demo, wasn't it? Looked very promising, though you're never quite sure what Platinum games you're going to get. Right, so if you try and pull this one guy with a stone, that might help things. Or stop me having to deal with them all at once. There we go. I guess it's finding where each... So there's one there. Where's the other one? One there. I wonder if I can lock this guy and pull him with a stone. Actually, you know what? We're missing a trick here, aren't we? We really are missing a trick. Oh, that was... Key pulse, Alex. Remember the key pulse. I guess everyone in chat's reminded me loads of games have come out to fit everyone's taste, and I guess a quiet period is a matter of personal taste, I guess. Oh wow, that did a fair bit of damage, didn't it? I like that a lot. Oh yes, my I can trigger my Guardian with a living weapon that's been observed in the top left, so I guess, shall we run in now? It looks a bit safer. Yeah, let's do it. can't take damage when you're running your living weapon, but every hit you take does reduce the length of time. This guy's not messing around, is he? Dion in the chat says lock on. Yeah, there is. If you played Dark Souls, you know which button it's on. It's on R3. So it's there locked on there. So is he the only one, or is there someone in here? There's something in there. Hey dude, have a rock. I'm really not getting that key pulse, am I? I get the feeling it'll be the undoing of me. Key pulse, there we go. Key pulse. Playback in the chat asks where I'm from. He's visiting Leicester. I'm not far from there. Kind of just north of Birmingham, a place called Lichfield. So you occasionally hear me slip into my Brummie accent, betraying my roots. Right, so is this the shortcut? That will be the shortcut, I imagine, won't it? Oh, this doesn't look good, does it? Oh, Christ, that was... Well... There we go. Right, so we know I can clear that route. I think we'll go around to the shrine and try and unlock the shortcut. Maybe come back around when I've got a bit more levels. Yeah, I've yeah. Need to upgrade some more, I think, before I deal with that gentleman. It's always a funny thing about these games, isn't it? You come into those and you're not quite sure if it's going to be something really difficult or something really easy. Oh. A bit of a wider swing than normal. I guess he's more of a parry him rather than try and dodge around into the side of the swing. Dion in the chat asks if this is action mode or movie mode. This is movie mode, 30 frames a second. Rather than the action mode at 60. Kind of disappointed there's no HDR in it. I would like to have seen this on my 4K TV in HDR. I think we'll get some good lighting going. But I think it looks good anyway. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. See complacency there with these enemies. Always the way, isn't it? You can forget to respect the how much they can punish you if you're not careful. We didn't get down here last time, did we? Sure have a scout. That doesn't sound good. Sounds like something moving around at the top there that doesn't sound like it's going to be nice to me. Yeah, I've not found any issues with the movie mode so far, though, you know. Oh, no. Funny, isn't it? I didn't have too much trouble with this bit last time. I mean, should I change it to... Let's change it to action mode and see if we can see too much of a difference here. I am streaming at 60 frames a second, so we should, in theory, see a difference. Basically, here. No, it isn't. Ah, no, I can't change it when I'm in there. Just have to do it during when you're out of the game. So unfortunately, I have to suffer through replaying it. See the title, Swordsman, your reputation increased. What does reputation do? I have no idea. No, I heard something nasty up here. I'm picking up a boatload of gear, aren't I? To get these guys to the shrine and the upgrade, I guess what you can do in a level on it? That's what it seemed to suggest when I got 121. Right, let's have a quick look around the corner here before we head up to the other shrine. Oh. Oh no, no, that's not good. That's not good. I think I've been poisoned. I think I need to get to the shrine. Oh, it ended. There we go. There we go. So at the shrine, let's have a look what we've got. So I can level up. So can make an offering. What does this do? Ah, that's good. I guess you can get rid of some gear you don't want. For Amrita, claim DLC, offer a cup to some visitor. I guess that must be a co-op player. Receive Kodoma blessing. What can I do? So I had Warrior's blessing. Ooh. So yeah, let's switch to this one. Healer blessing. Yeah, I think the chat suggests changing stance probably helps in certain situations, but I'm struggling to remember to do the key pulse at the moment. Yeah, I remember to change stance. Actually, we want to level up, don't we? So actually, no, let's look at our gear. Ooh, you recruit points for a title. To view titles you obtain, get a titles window. Your reputation level has increased and you've received prestige points. There we know what half of these do. The titles. Okay. Prestige summary. You gain prestige bonuses by spending prestige points. So it gives you small boosts, doesn't it? I guess it's improved. Improved toughness. Title list. Swordsman. I don't know what reputation points do. Did it explain that? I had no idea. How many times have I died? Is it going to tell me here? Four deaths so far. And what have you seen? 2 of them. Anyway, let's look at the equipment. So we've got a better sword. 48. 52. Oh, it's dual swords. Yeah, let's give them a go. Let's go dual swords and the other sword. Oh no, there's a better one there. That may well help. Got 2 long bows. Let's change it to the one with a better damage. Head armour. So brawler's armour. Not the same ones. Let's go to the brawler's armour because it's blue. SKC Dom in the chat said he just didn't realise there's this much depth to the game. Yeah, there are a boatload of systems here. Absolute shed load. So 22, 4.6, 12.2. That seems okay. Got nothing for my arms. Bandit armour. I think I'll leave that on. I think I like the bonuses on the other one. Nothing there for me. I pick up loads of other stuff. So what is all this antidote? Oh, it's that'll help me for poison. Got gunpowder wrapped in Japanese paper. So it's basically a bomb. I've looked at these before. Okay. Right, let's get rid of some stuff and see what this does. So, let's leave. Get rid of that. Make offering. Make offering. Ah, so it just gives you. Some common or better, you surely want to offer it. Yes. I don't know whether it's the right thing to do, but it's early in the game and I get the feeling I'm probably not screwing myself over. I'll keep some bits. Right, so let's level up. So similar to Dark Souls, you can see what each level up does. So different things affect different. But so skill is good for dual swords and guns. Heart is swords and bows, so that's probably a good one to put a few into. So it gives me better life, better ki, better damage. Let's do that. So that put me to level 5. And onwards we go. Sometimes taking it easy is the right way to go. Ah, so that is that house I was in where I got absolutely wrecked. Ah, so this is where you drop down to that body I couldn't get to earlier. I guess it's probably worth it, isn't it? Because I've just been to a shrine, so I'll come back up there if I die. I've not got too many. Young samurai locks, I don't even know what that is. Was it in here? A lock of hair from a young samurai who fell in battle. It's used to obtain 2 samurai skill points. Ooh. Oh, it's one of the PC Master Race showing up, throwing his weight around in the chat. Yeah, it looks like it. Tell everyone how better the PC is. You know, PCs are great. I'll play games wherever they are. I'm not kind of locked into one platform, but you know, sometimes PCs don't really work for everyone. Some people just want to have the ease of console gaming. Where you can just put the game in and it goes without having to worry about drivers and settings or... Oh, a bit of a shortcut there. Haha, see you later. I'll run behind him. Shall I? I think so. It had to be done, didn't it? Ah, is that... Oh, that was a mistake, wasn't it? 'Cause that just takes me round to the back here. Oh no. I'm surprised it's not a climb. There you go. I'll put the PC Master Race and the timeout in the chat so we can have a bit of a break from them. Shall we try and do that guy again? Probably worthwhile, isn't it? Oh. Just cut right over you. I didn't know you could do that in the chat. Kind of give people time out. That's quite good. Right. Whew. Let's see if I can be a little bit more careful this time. I'll try to get my body before he... Oh, what the hell? Yeah, he's definitely one for later, isn't he? So let's go double swords. I think he's a problem for tomorrow, Alex. I dropped down there and it looked like it put me... I'll try and run a bit further over. There we go. But then I guess I'm still... not where I wanted to be. I guess I was that a way through there. Did I miss it? It's coming back. Oh, that's not fair. So the irony of complaining it's not fair in a game like this. So it looks like I need to find a route through. You'd just thought there'd be a jump, wouldn't you, to get you over there? I guess on the upside I can get my body back, he says, possibly. Do not dodge the guys with the spears because they will catch you. Where did it put my body? It doesn't stuck it in there, has it? No. Ah, I think you go around there, don't you, by the looks of it. So I've picked up some gear there. Let's have a look. I've got another ranged weapon. What is it? Oh, another longbow. Of course it is. There's some serious head armour going on there. Yeah, 70% is a point at which you can't move quite as quick, based on what I saw earlier, so I don't want to put too much on that front. Ah, this little dude again. Right. There doesn't seem to be a way through there. Foiled by a relatively short fence. Still locked. Oh, I've got to go back around anyway. I haven't. Oh, there's another door there, so that's going to get. Right. Well, lasted longer already. If I got greedy then, didn't I? Three and then out. That seems to be the... Oh, it's that one again, isn't it? It's that one. Do not dodge. Dodge back when he does that one. Oh, there we go. Oh, the PC Master Race is back in the chat. I'm going to do everyone a favour. Say goodbye. There we go. Oh, well, there we go. At least we got that sorted out. Ah, so he was the barrier to me getting through this door. Right, so... I don't know what all this stuff is. Water shrine, yay! Progress is being made. SKC Diamonds Loomis in the chat, thank you for joining us as ever, it's been a pleasure. I think we want to level up, don't we? And if, like SKCW, you enjoy this stream and the other stuff we do at Push Square, then feel free to subscribe to this channel and check out all the other videos that we do. And also head over to pushsquare.com because there's plenty of great stuff up on there every day of the week, pretty much. Because we never sleep. What we're going to do? Stamina. Gives you more life. Skill point, let's go. You always worry you might be speccing in the wrong direction in these games, don't you? Oh no, if that's not a shortcut, then I'll be a monkey's bare-assed uncle. We've got to fight our way through this bloody maze here. And by bloody I mean bloody, because I'm probably going to die. Peekaboo. Can't throw just throw your... You swore then. Can't throw your stuff at me. I do look a kind of a badass samurai, don't I, right now? That looks like it better not be another one of those. Oh, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Let you poison me again. Oh, you pick up in a boatload of loot, aren't you? I love. Oh, that's. This is really speaking to me. This much loot. Oh god, what's this going to be? Oh. Have a rock. Oh crap, crap. Oh. Oh no you don't. Oh yes you do. I think it's safe to say yokai are going to be the challenge, aren't they? I guess on the upside, my body should just be there. I guess living weapon might have been something I might want to use with him. The ranged weapons seem to be quite potent. So hello to anyone new in the chat, I'm Alex Stinter from pushsquare.com. I'm doing a live stream of Nioh, early part of the game. I'm having varying degrees of success, probably one way of putting it. The non-human enemies seem to be the trickiest ones. Got a headache. Right. I think we want to go living weapon with this guy, don't we? Yeah, that was definitely the way to go, wasn't it? Oh, good. Or not. But the last of my bows, was it? Which I guess is typical. Let's see what was it I picked up? It seemed to suggest it might be something cool. I don't really want to get over 70%, that's where you start slowing down. Another longbow, because why not? We are picking all sorts of weapons up, aren't we? I seem to reduce my encumbrance a little bit. So what am I picking up? Traveller's Amulet. Use travel, use safely back to the last shrine. Okay, so that's a recall sort of thing. Ah, maybe this is what I want to be using for... I've taken that guy out. Throw a bomb at him, maybe. Go for it. Oh, no, don't do that. Couldn't lock onto him. Ah, so the fire does... Oh, was that an arrow? Yes, I got one arrow. A single arrow with which to miss completely and flub it. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh dear, this is going to be the way, isn't it? Oh, no, that's not the way. that's a gap in the between the rooftops. Oh, well, I thought I was getting shot there, but that was just... Amrita. entering my body. Oh. For God's sakes. Oh, that was a well-timed parry, wasn't it? I guess I shouldn't be surprised that there haven't been more traps like that so far. It's part of the course in a game like this, isn't it? If you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask them in the chat. I'll do my very best to answer them. It looks like there's a yokai here, so I'm going to heal up. Because they do not mess around. The PC Master Race have showed up with an alternative account. Oh, bless him. Where is that other ladder that you couldn't knock down? So it's there, so I guess you have to get across from the other side looking at it. So it looks like this yokai is blocking the way, which, you know, colour me unsurprised. Or maybe not. Managed to catch someone unawares, that's always nice. Oh, not again, he's going to poison me. Oh no, you're joking. That's it, it's all over. Right, I need to use an antidote pretty quick. Going to be a living weapon moment, I think, for this yokai. I guess I could have bypassed it there. Avoided fighting it entirely. That seems quite... something down here. As I said, it's worth... Oh, one of you again. Key pulse, Alex. Remember the key pulse. There we go. So yeah, all things said, I'm having a lot of fun. Do the bomb. Having a lot of fun with Nioh. I'm looking forward to play more of it. I'm not gonna go with that yokai because it probably, based on previous experience, my initial engagements with any yokai seems to go in the yokai's favour. I guess this is the point where it's probably going to break and drop me on it. No. I guess I always think the worst. Oh, you. Oh, you. I'm getting through my elixirs at a fair old clip here. Is this where that yokai was? Yeah, very close. There was a way round, wasn't there? I found a way around. Ooh, I forget to pick something up over here. Clearly. Right. Once more with feeling. I want to get this item, but I don't want to fall through a roof again. Ooh, is that a rifle? I think it is, you know. Yeah, there we go. Ah, it's another one of the little dudes. Ah, I must have missed him. We go back around for... Oh, I just... Oh, you stupid idiot. Stupid bloody idiot. Oh, I'll go around and get that little dude while I'm... Can I get back round? Yeah, you could. You get back up here, couldn't you? I think you could, or was it round the next house you could get back up? Oh, it was here, wasn't it? Go and collect the little dude. There you are, hiding away. I will come back and fight that yokai at some point, but I want to get round to the shortcut. Or at least try and race to it. Okay, let's remind ourselves, there's a hole in the roof. Do not fall through the hole in the roof. There is a hole in the roof just over this bridge. Do not fall into it. Ah, this is a shortcut. Yeah, so we got a bit of a shortcut. So the shrine was just over there, wasn't it? Right, let's try and find our way to it. Is that another shortcut? So yeah, sometimes running is the right course of action. More, but so I think that leads up to the shrine, doesn't it? There. Right. Oh, that was close. I get the feeling I'm missing quite a bit around here. Ooh, unusual armour. It's purple, which is always a good sign. Simon in the chat says he likes the dodging speeds. Yeah, it's nice and quick. I said it reminds me a fair bit of Bloodborne. Alright, I'm making a play here. I've spotted where the shortcut is, and I'm going for it. I've gone for it. That worked out quite well. Let's pray and level up. Though I'm out of elixirs, so I've got to be very careful here. Go up 1 body, 1 heart. Up to level 8. There we go. It's like getting quite close to the end of this section. I want to go about an hour and a half, so let's see how far I can get, so I can get to a boss and probably get wrecked. Oh, poke me in the back.
It was supposed to be an easy job for easy money.
The fact I've got virtually no health left, or no elixirs, is good well for this. Yeah. Yeah. Any takers on how long I last against this? The fact I basically have no elixirs left is not boding well for this. God, you don't do much damage to this dude, do you? Whoa. Oh, that gave me some elixirs, that did. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh! So close. So close and yet so far. Oh well. I think we were clocked in about an hour and 40 minutes there on the stream, so I think that gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on in Nioh. It's been fun as ever, and thank you to everyone in the chat for joining me, except for that PC guy who kept bad-mouthing everyone, and I kept having to block. Yeah, he cannot come back again. Anyway, as I said before, please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like what we're doing. There's plenty of other good stuff going up, and please visit pushsquare.com because there's plenty of news, reviews, features, etc. for you to enjoy in the world of PlayStation. If you want to find me, I'm at Alex Stinson on Twitter, and the site's at pushsquare on Twitter as well. I'll be doing another live stream tomorrow night. It's a very unique game. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but keep an eye out for similar time tomorrow night, and we'll play something a bit of a different pace to Nioh. I wonder what it could be. Anyway, that's a bit of a surprise, so thanks again for joining me, and I will see you all next time.